It was something you mentioned earlier, Christopher, and I wondered if it's related to some of the things my colleagues just referred to. You mentioned that in the elections around the world that these various companies, AIQ in particular, had been involved with, one of the main influences and the main way they made money was through influence brokering. I wonder if you could explain what that is. And I'm asking, is there a more sinister side to this? This isn't just about influence and affecting elections and the kick of the academic side. Is there a more sinister money-making side linked to all of this that we haven't yet uncovered?
Yes. So you don't actually make a ton of money working on politics, particularly in a small island nation, for example, right? But that island nation may have oil reserves, or it may have minerals, or lax labor laws that can be exploited by companies, or could have lax labor laws if those laws were passed. So part of the business model of SCL is to capture a government, so win an election. You get paid for that, but you don't make a ton of money. Where you actually make money is then going to the minister and introducing the minister to a company, and then making deals. I remember deals about there were different companies that were interested in building new ports or things like that, and in order to get a competitive advantage, if some money goes here, some money goes here, and then you can introduce the minister, and if the minister then approves the project, then you get a cut of that deal. The company also, so even, for example, when I was there, it wasn't just selling influence from a company to a government. Often they would use fake government projects to also then help support the political aims of the minister. So for example, Alexander Nix met with the Minister of Health of Ghana and offered her essentially to provide her with a large degree of political and campaign services, but they would bill it through the Ministry of Health as a health research program. And so they approved that. I've also sent documentation to the committee on this.
So can I just stop you? Earlier you referred to some of these very wealthy people involved in these companies. Do you think this is really what their driving force is, that they can be big power players on the world stage?
Yeah, you can be like, a colonial master in a country. Sorry, not to sound flippant about it, but it felt very much like a privatized colonizing operation. You would go into a country that has underdeveloped civic institutions, you would exploit that, and then make money off of it. And that's how they make a lot of their money, is through exploiting relationships and the fact that there's not a lot of oversight and government accountability in a lot of these countries. So it's very easy to make money off of that. The key thing is you have to have your guy in power first.